theatricality and deception. Powerful agents to the uninitiated, but we are initiated.
I'm super excited!
So 350,000 unaccompanied children in the last 2 years have come into our country, and Joe Biden's administration doesn't know where 85,000 of those kids are. That is, they don't know where they are, and those that they do know where they are, there is no vetting process for the homes and the places these children go to, no follow-up other than a phone call to these places. Our bill is designed to stop that. And understand this, too, as the leader mentioned. This is the result of intentional policies this administration has started from day one. As Steve mentioned, day one, they said no more wall, no more remain in Mexico. You get to our country, you're going to be released somewhere into the country. So we put together what we believe is the strongest immigration enforcement legislation ever.
At this point, you are in the United States of America. Does anybody have a valid visa currently for the United States? Yes. Even if it expires soon?
Yes.
Yes. Are you aware that the very minute you cross this border, your status in the United States is nullified?
Yes.
Okay. Have you started a refugee claim in the United States?
No.
Is there a reason why you have not?
What?
Is there a reason why you're choosing not to do a refugee claim status in the United States, as opposed to traveling to Canada to do the very same thing?
Yeah, you must hear from us first.
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes.
Do you know that there is a legal port not 3 kilometers from here where you can enter the country legally through the channels that are established? Yes? This is not a legal port of entry. This is an illegal point. This is not a way to come in.
Yes, we know.
Okay. Is the reason why you're choosing here as opposed to trying to go through the channels like everybody else that does?
No, we want to go through this one right here.
Okay, so you're aware that by crossing here, you're committing an illegal act?
Yes, Mom.
Are you sure that you want the beginning of your life in Canada to start with an illegal
Yes.
Yes.
Future in Canada.
Yes.
That's why I'm here.
But you can start that same future in
want
Canada
this one.
at the
Okay.
legal
We
port.
want this place.
Yes.
Why?
Because
Why not
I
the
want-
legal way?
Because I want to go to Canada because I believe I can make it, and this is how I can handle this Canada because I don't have the legal.
Do you have any family in Canada?
I don't have
Does
no family.
anybody have any family in
No.
Canada? Are you planning to claim refugee status in Canada?
Refugees, yes, please.
Where are we coming from? Which countries?
Sorry,
Which countries?
Nigeria.
Okay. Are you aware that should your refugee class status be refused through Immigration Canada, you will be returned not to the United States, but in fact to your home country of Nigeria?
I understand.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you may be refused that either way, correct? You're aware of that? The difference is, and I want to be clear though, the difference is if you're refused here, you're returned directly to Nigeria. However, since you have legal status in the United States, if you're refused there, you're returned to the United States.
No, I don't want to return back to the United
We want
States.
Canada here. We want Canada here.
We are saving Canada.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that just because you come here doesn't mean you get to stay.
Yes.
understand that.
Clear. You understand what it is that
Yes.
We understand that.
And we believe in this.
Yes. Do you have any questions for me?
No, we just want to come in. That's it. No. Please.
For the fact that we believe in Canada. that Canada can solve our problem. That's why we are here.
We are saving
And we don't have any other choice to go back.
any other place to go back.
Our mind is made up. We want to come into
want to
Canada.
come into
That's
Canada.
because we know Canada can save our life illegally. That's the way we're here right now. We understand everything you just said right now. And that is what we want right now. We want to come in
I'm just
illegally.
trying to understand why it is that you want to start your lives in Canada by an illegal act, rather than doing what everybody else who also wants to start their life in Canada is doing illegally. Why is it that you think that you can supersede the system,
Okay.
do it illegally while everybody else still is choosing to do it legally?
I don't want to go through it legally. I want to come in legally. Because right now I understand I'm illegal if I go through this part. That is why. And I want to just go it. I want to follow my heart.
You're aware of what you're giving up when you come across.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I will do my identical.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Come on with the bag.
All right, we're over here at the Row Hotel to my right. And this is a hotel for the migrants. As the city, people in the city are starting to demand that Mayor Adams is going to be fired. And, all right, they're flipping me off. All right, they're all staying at the Row Hotel in New York City.
Into a law. In a jab to the Democratic Party, Texas Governor Greg Abbott literally sent a bus of 50 migrants to the residence of Biden's border czar, Vice President Kamala Harris. A move he's done before to physically show the Biden administration what is happening on his doorstep. The statement read, "Until President Biden steps up and does his job, Texas will continue busing migrants to sanctuary cities to provide relief to our overwhelmed border towns." Alejandro Mayorkas slammed the move by Governor Abbott.
It is a both sad and tragic day when a government official uses migrants as a pawn for political purposes.
Governor Abbott did the same stunt on Christmas Eve last year when he bussed another 50 migrants to the doorstep of Kamala Harris.
All right, we got more military-age men showing up in New York City. Is Joe Biden got some plans for these guys as the world's homeless and some of them coming out of the penitentiaries around the world are coming to New York? Military male, military male, military age 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 male. What? Right. More and more military-age males are in New York City. Where are they coming from? Why didn't they stay and fight for their countries? Where will Americans run to? It's a great question. Where will the Americans run to when there's nowhere else to run? Americans aren't going to run. What's going to happen in our country as we let in more and more people that have told me that they hate America and they can't stand Americans? What is going on here? The Democrats, you are betrayers. Military-aged man, military-aged male, military-aged male, military-aged male, another military-aged male. I told you last September, these are military-aged males. What is going on in this country? As Illinois has Bill 3571 to allow non-citizens to become police officers, it passed. It's on the governor's desk. So in the future, you can get arrested by a non-citizen or he can use deadly force against you. That's what's going on, America. You need to wake up. Wake up.
Take a look at this video out of San Diego yesterday afternoon. What you're looking at is 3 unmarked white Border Patrol buses. They pull up and they start releasing several hundred illegal immigrants to city streets and sidewalks in San Diego across from a transit terminal. People were on this bus from as far away as China and Pakistan. And keep in mind, these buses are not from Texas. They're not Greg Abbott's buses. These are the Biden administration's buses. This is Border Patrol mass releasing people. You can see handfuls of them are standing around not knowing where they are, what to do, where to go next. And there was a remarkable exchange between one migrant and a Border Patrol agent as he asked the agent, "Hey, am I okay to travel to Chicago?" And the agent says, "Yep, you're good to go." Take a listen.
You're free to go. You can call. You can do whatever you want. You're free to.
Okay, it's no problem if I go to Chicago.
Do whatever you want. You're free to.
And these mass releases also taking place in Border Patrol's Tucson, Arizona sector. We shot this video in Sierra Vista, Arizona yesterday afternoon. A Guatemalan family dropped off by Border Patrol in a Dollar Tree parking lot, just a random store parking lot. They didn't know where they were. They didn't know what to do. And the local sheriff out there says these mass street releases aren't fair to the community. They're not fair to the migrants. Take a listen.
People come from all over the country to smuggle here, endanger this community, the citizens, and we worked united to combat that. Then to find out yesterday that CBP is doing street releases, as they call them, safe. There's nothing safe about it.
Meanwhile, here in the state of Texas, Texas is trying to stand its own ground without the help of the federal government. The video you're looking at here in El Paso, as Texas National Guard soldiers continue to use razor wire and physical manpower to try to block large masses of migrants trying to enter the United States illegally. That group of migrants waiting in the Rio Grande, expecting to be led into the country, but the state of Texas blocking them. That again happening in El Paso. And back out here live, CBP sources tell Fox News that border numbers for the month of August are going to be around 230,000 migrant encounters. That would be the highest number or the highest month for 2023 and would come at a time when the White House is claiming progress and, quote, stopping the flow here at our southern border. That is simply not the reality on the ground here. We'll send it back to you.
Appreciate your reporting from there. Bill Malugin in Mission, Texas for us.
Or even Joe Biden is looking for a wife.